Hi guys. Hey, wanted to give an update on the electrical stuff. I went ahead and put in my speed control receiver. I was going to use that Magnum Sport, and there's just no way that stuff won't, the receiver and stuff, it won't bind up, it won't work. So what I ended up doing was I had a ready to run radio from Redcat. So I got the radio, in which basically a fly sky radio, and I put the receiver in there, got it in, got the wire run down into the antenna tube, just so it looks like it's, got the old school antenna. Ran into a problem though. When I went to put the receiver in, or the ESC, it shows on the manual that the ESC goes on the right hand side and put your receiver on the left hand side, and then you take the wires from the ESC. Well, you basically take the on-off switch, wrap it around the front of the battery compartment. Well, there's a problem there, because the ESC that I got only has that much wire. There's very little wire to it whatsoever. So I'm having to run both of them on the same side. And another problem, the switch is very small. And usually, there's a place where you can run the screws down into the switch and tighten it up. Well, this switch is so small, and it only has holes to mount on the side. I don't know how well you can see that, but they're on the side of the switch. So what I ended up doing was taking the plate that the switch mounts to, that mounts down to the chassis of the car, and ran 2 screws through it with a washer to see if I can get it where you guys can really see it, to kind of sandwich that in. A nut and a washer on each side of it holding it down to kind of, squeeze it in where it's not going to go anywhere. Didn't really want to do it that way, but I had no choice, because for some reason I've never seen a small little itty bitty switch like this on a Tamiya or any ESC before. So that's the problem I'm running into there. So what I'll do, I'll screw it down in, and I'll just take some duct tape, some servo tape, and put on the back side of that and fill the gap to the chassis itself. Also got the servo mounted, got it centered. I don't know if any of you guys have ever used a servo tester, if you ever bought one, but I highly recommend it, especially if you fly RC airplanes. They are an absolute must. Real simple. This one I got from Motion RC GT Power, and it's just a very simple kind of a setup, and you can center the servo, you can test the servo. Whoops, I missed center. There it is. Okay, now it's centered. So that's good to go. Put my steering rods on it, and we're ready to roll. I had to get that servo out of an old airplane kit that I never built, never will build. But anyway, yeah, these servo testers, they are awesome. This one, like I said, I got it from Motion RC. I think it was like maybe $30. I don't remember, but you know, GT Power, very good product. So anyway, yeah, I got the ESC mounted, got the receiver mounted, got the antenna tube mounted, got the battery mounted, servo mounted, and that is all good. So now, I will, I got the steering rods made, got them to the proper sizes. So I will actually connect them now. Where did my pliers go there? Just snap them in place very carefully, not to break the servo saver. Okay, steering rods are attached. All right, that's done. Oh, very, very cool. Oh, wow, okay. Servo's down, that's down. Okay, now it's gonna start looking like a car, guys. It is time to mount the front end. Sweet. She's gonna start looking like a car now. Whoops. Don't destroy stuff in the meantime. You get the BC7, they're 13 or 12 millimeter by 3 self tappers that have a flat top to them, so that they are flush with the bottom of the car, so they're not getting scuffed off, you know, when you get on the track or road or whatever. There's a lot of this design here that makes me think of a Team Associated RC10 gold pan. There's just a lot of stuff that the countersunk screws like this, and just different things that kind of make me think of it. Mother screwdriver, there it is. Yeah. Good thoughts. I mean, I'll tell you what, that's one of the best cars I've ever had, was a gold pan RC10. I've got 2 of them now, and yeah, they're awesome. Need to get them running here, but eventually. Still foggy, rainy, gloomy, gray skies. Everything is wet. It's just, you walk outside and it's just like walking into a cloud. I mean, it's, the pavement has been wet. The sidewalk has been wet for days, and it hasn't dried out, and it really sucks because I got the lunchbox I want to do the first run on. I want to take out the Arm Ascent and do its first runs, and do the first runs on this when this gets done, and it just doesn't look like the weather's going to let me do it, which really, really sucks. There's nothing like taunting me You know, new car, ready to roll, have fun. I can't do nothing with it. Hey, there we go. Front end is attached. Very cool. Alright. Now it also says to attach the steering rods. So get those attached. This thing's coming along pretty good now. It's really been a good build, other than a couple of little things that just like the on-off switch and mounting the motor, the 380 motor. You know, just a little bit of weird kind of stuff there, but yeah, is what it is. All right. Now we get this plate, the front end piece plate, stiffener, additional stiffener, and attach that. That's also got the 3x10 more round head screw that's kind of the main screw throughout this car. Really it's used on just about everything, which is good. So again, then you're not trying to figure out, you know, oh, did I use the right screw and this and that. Love building these cars. I could cheat and use an electric screwdriver, but I don't like doing that because going into plastic, I'm afraid I'd go too far and strip it out. So that's always been kind of a fear. You know, if I had the right screwdriver, someday I will get the proper Tamiya screwdriver sets, Japanese standard. But for now, my broke butt will just keep on using my ones I got. I mean, they work. It's just that you really gotta, you know, put some oomph behind it and be real careful not to strip it out. Okay, the front end is done. Oh wow, a lot of bump steering that. Huh. Okay, well that is complete. I don't have to worry about running the ESC wire around and over because my ESC is too small. Now, where did... Okay, I missed part of step 15, mounting the shocks to the, and the shock mount to the gearbox. Okay, we will have to take care of that one. Get this attached. Again, more of the BA8, 4 of them. I don't know how I missed that. There again, guys, follow the instructions, double check, triple check. I mean, this right here is not a big deal, but some of it could be, if you miss a step, that, you know, it's kind of important. Run it down part way with this screwdriver and then get the other one. Run it down the rest of the way because I'm running into plastic that will only let me go so far. The holes are kind of small. Man, this thing's starting to look like a car now. I love it. Okay, that is on. Alrighty then. So now we backtrack a little bit. I don't know how I spaced putting that on there. I got the shocks mounted to the part, but I didn't mount it like it should have been. That was dumb. Oh well, what do you do? Like I said, just take your time and enjoy the build. Okay, front end is done. Now it's time to attach the rear. Sweet. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. Oh. Still the BA8s on the top. Guess I could have waited putting my antenna tube in, but oh well. Ain't that big a deal. Just get in the way a little bit. Hopefully I'll never have to tear this part of it off again, so may not be a big deal. I'm sure somewhere along the line I'll run it long enough I'll have to tear it apart someday, but not in the near future. You know, we'll definitely be a driver. All of my cars are drivers, basically. I don't know. I'm just, you know, I build plastic model cars and plastic model airplanes. You know, those are my shelf queens. These are drivable. These are meant to drive and have fun. And I just don't see the point. Oh, you know what else I did? I forgot when I put that shock stand in there to mount the bottom of the shocks. Boy, guys, I'm making like rookie stuff here happening. It ain't cool. But like I said, you know, it's It's just about enjoying the build. The main thing about it. Alright. It's a little harder to put this shock in under the circumstances, but it's alright. It'll work. In. I just need to find the other shock mount screw. Oh, shock mount screw, where did you go? There you are. Alright. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Now it's the part where I start getting a little excited because now got all four, well, almost got all four shocks in place. And everything's pretty well looking like a car. Uh-oh. Wait. That looked good. Oops. Oopsie. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely easier to mount the bottom of the shocks before you mount the rear end to the chassis, but yeah, okay. Got a little bit of white lithium grease running down the shock shaft, so I want to get that cleaned up. Don't want to have grease all over everything. Especially being a brand spanking new car. Alright, now we got all four shocks together. A few of them, they're kind of tight feeling. Huh. That was a little slow coming down. Alright, well. Oh, again, run it. And it will loosen up, I'm sure. Alrighty. Now we got to put the countersunk flat screws in the back. And when we get these all mounted, then the transmission will be completely attached. I'm missing another screw. Oh, there it is right in front of me. Duh. Alright. That happens. Alright. Getting started. I try to, I don't know if it really makes a difference, but I try to kind of go cross pattern. I'm not tightening them all right down right now anyway, but shoot. Alright, I'll take a break for a minute, get feeling back in my wrist. I'm gonna go out of frame here a minute. Alright. And one more. Okay. Whew. That's done. All right. Rear housing is mounted. I don't know why that one shock is just kind of slow coming down, but oh, it'll be all right. Alrighty, now rear end is mounted. Step 25. Make sure I get everything else. I haven't missed anything other than putting in the. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. Well, actually, no, I'm going to wait and do that. I'm going to mount the switch later because I'm going to build up a piece of servo tape and make it kind of, you know, like one piece on another piece to make it thicker because there's a gap. But, okay, I'll wait on that and then plug these in later. I will do the battery wires right now, though. Or the motor and ESC wires, excuse me. Okay, those are together. There's just not a lot of room on these wires. I changed my plug out, put a Dean's T connector on it. Just because there again, I'm just going to be running nickel metal hydride. I need some more 6-cell nickel metal hydrides though, because I only got one 6-cell and I got one 7-cell, and the 7-cell fits in my Subaru Brat, and that's it. So, okay, 26, that's good. 27. Ooh. Okay. Now we're getting to the fun stuff. Well, fun-er stuff. Now it's going to look like a car, guys. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Found a staple that they staple the bags together with. Found it in my finger. You know it's a real RC build when you get blood on your car. Blood, sweat, and tears kind of thing. Oh, come on, get out of the bag. Did not want to come out of that bag. Front tire. Okay, now I will use the last 4 of my Fast Daddy bearings. And put them in place. It's kind of odd. Bearing like drops in there pretty far ahead of the end of the wheel, but I guess it's okay. And take a wheel nut on. right. Sweet. Take the other two bearings, put them in place, and do the same for the right side of the car. Absolutely fantastic. This thing's looking cool. The old Holiday Buggy, from what I've seen on the videos and that, the wheels were like molded in like a gray or a silverish. These ones are yellow, which I got thinking about the other night. It's kind of funny.